A long, long time ago, everything went to shit. The earth flooded, so a few people hid in a cave. And they got so sad about that it made the cave sad too. After a little bit, the cave collapsed into the water, which made the water sad, and that made the sea life sad, so they decided to evolve about it. About 10,000 years passed, and all the sea life grew legs and stuff. This immediately backfired because everyone got pretty racist about it. They all had a big war, which was led on the squid side by a guy named Craig, and on the octopus side by a guy named Octavio. The squids, or Inklings, won the war and built a city called Inkopolis, and the octopuses, or Octarians, inhabited a place called Octo Valley. Fast forward about 100 years after the war, Octo Valley is having an energy crisis. Inkopolis has a big battery called a Zapfish that powers the whole city. Solution? Octavio steals a Zapfish. Craig from earlier isn't too happy about this, so he DMs a miner and gives him a gun. This miner is you, Agent 3. Well, if you're Agent 3, then who are Agents 1 and 2? The most popular pop stars in the entire world, who are also Craig from earlier's granddaughters. Their names are Callie and Marie. They help Agent 3 commit war crimes, and then eventually 3 finds Octavio, and they go fight him with the power of super bangin' music. It works, and it works so well that it makes a bunch of Octavio's henchmen go, hey, maybe we should quit our jobs. And then they do. Callie and Marie and 3 lock up Octavio in a snow globe and go on with their lives, until God holds a popularity contest between Callie and Marie. Marie wins, and Callie gets kinda depressed about that. So she goes to hang out with Octavio. Uh-oh, Octavio's got hypno glasses. Callie's being hypnotized to be a bad guy now, and she helps Octavio steal the Zapfish again. Marie isn't too happy about this, so she DMs a miner and gives him a gun. This miner is you, Agent 4 now. Agent 4 gets the Zapfish back again with the power of super bangin' music, and they lock up Octavio again. Everything is fine for a while. Hey, remember those Octarians that quit their jobs? Well, one of those Octarians is named Marina, and she moves to Inkopolis and gets so popular that she kinda solves the whole racism thing. A lot more Octarians start coming to Inkopolis, and everyone's surprisingly pretty cool about it. Some of the Octarians, though, end up going to a place called the Kamabo Corporation. The Kamabo Corporation is run by Tartar, who doesn't like anyone and wants to put goop all over the world. He doesn't have a recipe for goop, though, so he decides the best way to get it is to DM a miner and give him a gun. This miner is you, Agent 8 now. Tartar tricks 8 into building this giant blender, and he puts him inside the blender before Agent 3 from earlier crashes in through the ceiling and saves him. Agent 3 takes a nap, so 8 immediately abandons them and gets on an elevator. Oh no, the elevator stopped. Why did it stop? Agent 3 is brainwashed. How do we solve this? Concussion. Agent 3 takes another nap, and the elevator starts again. But what's at the top of the elevator? Tartar. He's in the Statue of Liberty, and he's about to goop everything. But thankfully, Marina and her girlfriend, Biggie Smalls, show up to save the day, and Agent 3 finally wakes up from their nap. Everything is fine for a while, and Marina decides to invent VR chat to cure PTSD. She calls it the Memverse. The Memverse kind of backfires and kidnaps her, though, so Agent 8 goes in to save her. It all works out, and they make the Memverse all okay again. Surprise! The Zapfish gets stolen again. Craig isn't too happy about this, so he DMs a miner and gives him a gun. This miner is you, Agent 3 now. But not the Agent 3 from earlier. We'll call you Neo 3. Octavio shows up and fights Neo 3 kinda out of habit, but now they both realize they have a common enemy. Someone who's been turning the Octarians into furries. Who is it? Mr. Grizz. Who's Mr. Grizz? He's a bear from the sad cave from earlier. He went to space, dreamed for so long that he became racist, and then crash-landed on Earth and decided he wanted to turn everyone into mammals. Neo 3 fights Mr. Grizz in space, and Callie and Marie and some other guys show up and beat the shit out of him with the power of banging music, and that's kind of the end.